Hey guys, Reviews More back with a quick review. This is on the Homar brand no-tie shoelaces. Now this is, I picked this up on Amazon for about $7, and you can definitely find them cheaper because it's just a little silicone product, 16 lace. This is 18 laces on each side. This is just a way to basically turn any pair of shoes into slip-on shoes. If you don't like laces, a lot of folks don't, you can switch these out. It makes it more convenient. It's also great for little kids who haven't learned to tie their shoes yet, but you know, they got to do it. So as always, please hit the like and subscribe button if you find this video helpful. It really helps me out. And again, this is the Homar brand of these particular no-tie silicone shoelaces. And they're all about the same as far as how they work. And obviously, first thing you got to do is unlace the original shoe. Now, very quickly, we're going to see me put these in using just my hands. They do have a hairpin method where you basically get a hairpin and wrap it around. I'll show you that in just a little bit. But these are based the worst case scenario shoes as far as the eyelets that you can kind of put the stuff through because they're very, very small. But it's also the best case scenario shoe because it's heavily padded. The one critique I have on these is those little nubs on the end. You saw it right there on the bottom. They don't touch your feet directly, but these shoes are extremely padded, and I didn't feel them very much. I could feel them, but they didn't irritate my feet. However, if you're talking about like a pair of kids' shoes or something that's a little bit thinner material, or maybe just a pair of shoes in general with thinner material, you'll feel them, and they might even leave marks on your feet, and they might be a little uncomfortable. So I would recommend this basically for anybody who's got very, very thick material sneakers, or if it's just a very robust, tough material. Like I think maybe Converses might do well with this because it's a more rugged canvas. You might not feel them, but there's also a chance that you might. So these are pretty padded. The tongue on these shoes, on this particular pair of shoes, is very, very padded. And this is going to be demonstrating how to do it by hand. It is a pain in the butt. My hands were sore when I was done. I had like claw going on. They don't go in easy. But that being said, because they don't go in easy, they don't come out easy either. So these are size 12 2Es. I got wide feet. So as far as foot size and what this is designed for, this is the max size that these things were even registered for on the listing on Amazon. I think it was from 9 to 12. So this is basically max come out. I chose to use the smallest ones first just to make sure I gave these things an actual real stress test. But they did take a while to get on just because it was just a bear to get through these things. They are not designed to go on easy because they're not designed to come off easy. So you can get these off, and I'll be honest with you, given the fact that you can find these cheaper at other locations, like eBay's got some cheapo ones, and it's just silicone. I mean, it's nothing proprietary about it. If I had to do this again and like replace the color or something, I would just go ahead and cut them and loop them out and buy some new ones. Now, that being said, these worked great. And here's the hairpin method I was referring to earlier. If you look right here, you kind of slide it into the hairpin. And then you slide the hairpin through the hole, kind of keeping it in that same kind of angle so it kind of drags in the part of that little toggle through. And again, it's still not easy. It just makes it slightly easier on your fingers. I got big old stubby fingers, so it was probably even worse for me. But what does pull through. The silicone's pretty robust. I wouldn't recommend just yanking it through because you just probably pop the head off of it. But the silicone's pretty robust on these. And because I'm only able to review this one brand, I'd say the Homar brand's pretty good. And it turned out pretty nice. I tried to match the lacing that came with it. That's why you got that crisscross in there. You can do lots of different things. You can mix and match colors. I mean, it's just the standard thing. As long as you enjoy the way it feels, you'll be fine. My thing was I could feel them, which means on a thinner material shoe, they'd probably be very uncomfortable. There you see them stretching a little bit. I'm curling my feet and make them stretch. And I never felt insecure running. They felt fine. I wasn't worried about losing them off my feet. And overall, I think they turned out pretty good. But again, the biggest caveat there is going to be simply the fact that you can probably feel them on thinner material shoes. So if you got little kids, chances are if you put these on their feet, they might feel them unless it's a very robust, thick sneaker with lots of padding. So depending on what brand you got, how thick the tongue is, there might be some irritation. So kind of buyer beware for little kids. I'm an adult. These things worked out pretty good for me. I don't got to worry about lacing things up anymore. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and hit the like and subscribe button if you find this video helpful, and have a great day.